day is a great day here at Cityline, but today I'm really excited because we're going to be helping you in two ways. So we're going to help you save money, which I know our viewers are wild about, and you're also going to save time. How does that sound, right? You want both. So we're going to start with saving money on food with Leigh-Ann Allaire Perrault. Come on in, darling. We know you're busy, you know, you've got two boys at home. Everyone's busy, you know, but when it comes to food, you can spend so much money if you're not careful and you're not always relying on just the convenient option. And that's sort of what today's show is all about. We're talking about the cost of convenience. How much are you really spending with your food? So what do you do with your family?
Well, the first thing that my husband and I had to do is get out of this ignorance is bliss rut and actually look at our finances and see how much we were actually spending on food. And we recently did that, and it was terrifying.
Really bad.
It was really terrifying. We were spending over $1,000 a month on eating out. And that's a lot of like $5 coffees here, like it's small amounts, and it really adds up. And when you go out as a family of four, you might want to enjoy a beverage while you're out as well, and then dessert comes, and it's the whole indulgent life. And it was absolutely indulgent in the sense that we love spending family time together, we love eating out, but then you know what really killed us? Was the eating on the fly. When we didn't budget our time properly, and we were running late to soccer practice, and we had to grab something on the go, those costs almost equaled our dining out bills. Which was very terrifying.
Well, a lot of families can relate, though, LA.
Absolutely, I think so. And the balancing act that we're going to play with this segment is your time versus money, because there are situations where we like to go out and celebrate and have a meal out, and we're not going to stop ourselves from that. Or we are really busy, it's one of those hectic weeks, and we're going to eat out or do a meal kit. But I wanted to break down the cost of all of them because, again, it's stripping away the ignorance of the finances. And when you know, you can make more informed decisions about when you want to indulge and when you want to convenience spend. So, the first thing I did is I brought in a dish that I picked up from a local restaurant that I absolutely love, and this is my go-to, and it's beef tacos. So this is something that when I'm looking at a menu, sometimes you look at menus, there's so many options, I always just divert to tacos.
Me too, I love tacos.
They're just delicious, right? There's a little bit of everything in there, they're bite-sized in your hand. Now, the thing with tacos is, this is something I know how to make.
They're easy.
And it's quite easy, but as a lot of people say, everything is more delicious when it's made for you, and you don't have to cook it. So, for that deliciousness, the extra added deliciousness of someone cooking for me, I ended up paying about $30 for this dish of 3 tacos. Now that's with tax and tip included, and I should point out that is just the tacos. That is not my meal out. That was just the main entree dish. So you kind of go, all right, treat myself. I'm delicious, full tummy, like
it's yummy.
Moving on,
so good.
Then I went to a local spot. You can tell I really love tacos. And this is also a go-to takeout dish that my family grabs if we are running late to skating practice or something like that. 3 tacos, all similar fixings on them. And my takeout price was about $15.
So we're at half?
Half the cost.
Half of sitting in a restaurant.
Exactly. Half the cost, eating in my lap in the car.
Got it.
That's
some days are just like that. We get it.
Some days are exactly like that. Now, I am a big fan of meal kits. We've been using them often because there's just something so wonderful about picking my recipes online, having everything show up my door. I don't have to think. The kids get involved in the cooking. So there's absolutely a convenience to it. And I happen to think that I tend to eat a little healthier too, because you know everything that's going into all of those dishes. So one of the dishes that was in a recent meal kit were tacos. So I decided to do a cost breakdown. Now, I looked at a bunch of different meal kits and kind of did an average cost of what a single serving would be for a meal.
So you mean 3 tacos? Are we talking about 3 tacos again?
Exactly.
$10.
$10.
So we shaved off another 5.
So now we're a third of the cost of eating out.
Got it.
But then I wanted to go one step further because there are those weeks that are a little more lax where the schedule's not as tight and I have time to meal prep and really think about meals. So what I did is I took the recipe meal card and I went out to my grocery store and I took my little grocery bin and I put it in the cart and I filled it with only the ingredients for that specific recipe, and I wanted to see what I would clock out on in cost.
Yes, so you actually made it at home.
I actually made it, and you know what? It was pretty easy and delicious.
Okay.
And even better than that, the cost
Shall I?
for that single meal of 3 tacos
$6.
was $6. So now we're a fifth of the cost of eating out.
Yeah.
A fifth of the cost. But because I grocery shopped for the entire family,
yes,
I ended up having enough to make a dish for my husband, a dish for my first son, a dish for my second son, and this was all the leftover food.
There you
for
go.
a cost of, you want to turn that one around? $24 fed my entire family, plus enough to make an awesome salad for lunch tomorrow.
Yes.
And it was less than my single meal eating out.
And that's what you always have to remember. If you're going to make the tacos at home, you're getting the whole thing of lettuce.
Exactly.
You're buying the whole avocado. At the restaurant, you're getting a sliver of that.
Exactly.
So I want to do a little recap.
Yes.
And it's not to be judgy, because you've got to make the decision for yourself, for your family, how busy you are.
I do it all.
Right, we do it all,
Yes.
and most of us do it all. So dining out per person, if you will remember, cost $30 per person if you're dining out. The takeout per person will cost you $15, so that is half of sitting in a restaurant. Meal kit per person, $10. Home cooking per person, $6. Now, here's the thing you want to keep in mind. If you cook at home just once a week, you are saving $1,200 over a year.
Yikes.
$1,200.
For me, it's absolutely balanced that, you know what, maybe if I'm saving up for the holidays, I want to do some holiday spending.
Yes.
I'm going to cook at home that whole month, and that's an extra $400 in my pocket that I would have spent otherwise.
That's absolutely true.
There you go.
That's right.